Hi everybody, Rob, John Milligan Machinery. Check it out. Eco Tech HSR 135 swing flail mower. I think I got that right. If not, somebody will correct me, but I ain't bothered. Look at the size of it. This is a flail mower from Eco Tech. And basically, if you want to destroy stuff, this is the machine to use. Okay? We haven't got loads of stuff here to try it on, but in a bit I'm going to try and demolish most of that if I can. So what is this machine? So this is a pro machine, and you've got lots of handles. It's hydrostatic. Okay, so a lot of other manufacturers are gears and levers and all that sort of thing. Hydrostatics are nice and easy. Runs a Honda GX 390 engine on it. Pushes out something like 15 horsepower. Big chunk of power. And the reason this is a bit different to some of the other machines you can buy. Yes, it's a bit more expensive, but there's a few more features on it. So like I say, there's hydrostatic, you can adjust the handles, you can adjust the speed. The nice thing about this, which I'm not going to quote on it, if I heard the rep right the other day, it's patented. You can tilt the engine, so you can work up to 45 degrees slope, but have the engine straight. So, if I get the right one, yeah, there you go. So you imagine on a slope, you can walk on the slope, you're stood at the same angle as all the controls. The engine is upright because it is a 4-stroke engine, you know, so you can't tip it upside down, otherwise there's going to be problems. 2 strokes, you know, there's not loads around anymore to this type of thing. So it gives the option, you know, to go, you know, right over. Okay, it's a long way, and I think that's a patented system to this company. So that's good. So it's a flail mower. So what about flail mowers? It's got like end over end. If I don't know if I can do it. If I tip it down, Nat might be able to see underneath. See the flails under there? So they're going to go end over end. So it just mashes everything, okay? So don't worry about what it's not going to mash, worry about what it's going to mash through. All right, so nice robust framing. That nudge bar is going to push the material down, so it's not going to get in your way, you know, coming over. Nice thing as well, it's quite long. There is an option too, if I get it right, again, yep. You can adjust the handle for users, but also back of the van goes right over. So nice compact storage, okay? So that's the basics of it, okay? You can change the wheelbase in and out. Personally, I'd leave it on the wide. The deck's what it is. You can't make it any narrower on the deck, so I'd leave it on the widest wheelbase, more stability, you know. Especially on slopes, you always want it on the widest part, so you're not going to topple the machine. Not going to topple that sort of machine, but if some of you guys maybe push it a bit more than you should do, more than 45, then keep that wheelbase nice and wide. So that's basically the crux of the machine. It's a solid machine, all right? Like I mentioned, the biggest thing to remember on this, hydrostatic drive, okay? So it's all controlled here. I'll show you in a minute. And that's what differs between a lot of the other machines with like gears and linkages and all that sort of thing, okay? Does reflect on the price a little bit, but this is good value for money. I've never actually used one of these, so we're going to give it a go. If I don't see you again, well, it's nice knowing you all. Or if I come up with more injuries, then I'll add it to the collection of broken fingers and everything else I've had over this year. So we're going to go over there in a minute. We're going to try and knock some of that down, and then we'll come back for a little chat and see if we still got our arms and legs. Right, we're going to give it a go. nettles. Oh. Right, two things. One, it's very difficult with broken fingers to operate that machine because you need to get your hands on the steering column, so that's not really sore. And second, I think I should have put some earmuffs on. Apart from that, I know we haven't got a massive area to deal with, but hopefully you can see what it does. The flail mower like mulches it all up as well. It just, well, turns it to nothing. It's not the best, 'cause I had to go in and out of trees, and there's stumps in there, there's horrible stuff in there, and holes where there's grass and it. So, but hopefully it gives you an idea of what that machine can do. It will cut a lot quicker. Obviously that I can't go there quickly because it's dangerous, but if you have a big open area, just whack the speed up to full throttle and it'll sail nicely through. Again, if you've got real thick material, it's a bit like cutting the grass, guys. You've got to adjust your speed and your height and everything to what you're doing. You can change the height of the cut as well, so you can make it a bit higher, a bit lower, but it's a nice machine. You know, it's heavy. I think sometimes we like to pull stuff around, let the controls do all the work, and it'll make your life a bit easier. Yeah, I got stung a few times, so it's a bit like, a bit sore, but these videos here to give you an idea of what it can do. We haven't got fields and fields to go through, so, but yeah, as a general kind of roundup, guys, a really good machine. Tackles harsh conditions, that's gnarly stuff in there. So I don't think you'll be disappointed using it if you were having to go through lots of horrible ground. And that bit with the tilt, like that, that's game changer. If you've got slopes, it means you can have the big Honda 4-stroke engine. It's got the grunt, but also you can keep yourself kind of comfortable and safe on slopy ground. So yeah, that's the that's the HSR 135 swing flail mower from Eco Tech. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.